Hi everyone, you might be able to see Stonehenge in the distance over there as it disappears and then reappears again on the hill. Hold up, just put this over here. There it is, there's Stonehenge over there. We've been litter picking around here today. We're having a change of scenery. So wish me luck. Hi everyone, that is the Stonehenge Visitor Centre. So I've had a friend of a friend staying with me since before Christmas, and I promised to take them down to Stonehenge, so I'm here. It is an awful day. The winds are gusting at about 50-60 miles an hour, and it's been absolutely tipping it down on the entire journey here. But you know what? I was determined to bring him, so I did. So whilst he's there, I've done that about 6 times, so not today for me. I am just decided that I'd have a little litter pick and see what sort of rubbish they get down here in comparison to like the big city. So this is obviously a very rural spot, guys. So as you can see as I pan round, we're just sort of basically in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to litter pick this road going back to the main road, the A303, and I'm going to sort of go up that way and see what I get. It's just really a shot in the dark, guys. I don't know what I'm going to get. It's as much of a mystery to me as a mystery to you. A mystery like the Stonehenge mystery of how it was built and what it was built for. So meet me over the road, guys. We are just going to do something different and see how we get on. Thanks very much for joining me. Welcome along to another video, certainly a different video, and let's crack on with it. Right guys, I've just jumped that gate and I haven't had to go far, and I've encountered litter, and a surprising amount of litter. So I'm just going to pick it up and see how I get on today, until my friend calls me and says I've finished. I'm actually going to turn around in a second, head the other way. We'll probably get a few Barry Schumachers today. In the meantime though, let's just do this, and then I'm going to cross back over and I'm going to head up towards the A303, which is the main road in. Let's be careful. Let's just stay facing the traffic. And as I said, guys, let's just see what we get. It could be a bit, it could be a little bit. Whatever I get is a bonus, because I'm cleaning up. But as I said, I've just got to have my wits about me a bit. And basically do a litter pick. Woo. I'll say one thing, it's windy. Being out in the middle of nowhere, out in the countryside. This is definitely counts as the countryside, guys. So I know one thing though, these rural roads aren't litter picked that often, due to the fact that there aren't many maniacs like me around who are prepared to come and litter pick them. Ultimately though, guys, I don't know how long this video will be, probably not that long, but I get what I get. It doesn't have to be a 15 to 20 bag litter pick all the time. This is a historic place, and just getting anything to me is a bonus. I pop my sunglasses on just to keep the wind out my eyes. It is windy. As I said, the drive down here has been awful, just rain the entire time. But I've got a friend over and I've promised to bring him here, and this is the only time I've got to do it before I head off to the United States at the weekend to go and see little baby George. Little baby George. I'll try and give you some Stonehenge facts, guys, but I'll be honest, I don't really know. Although I've been here about 4 or 5 times over the years, I can't tell you much about it. Wow, I'm getting some crap. Let's see what I can remember about Stonehenge. What I can remember about it is the stones came from more than 100 miles away in Wales. The stones that built it, because that is a fact. The stones that built it they don't quite know how they got them here. Maybe it was aliens! Aliens, man, aliens! Maybe they were just cleverer than what we give them credit for. Anyway, so they're not sure how the stones got here, and they can weigh up to 30 tons. And then how they've managed to put stones... Oh, get it. Come on, Gerard. Come on, Gerard, get it. How they've managed to get the stones on top of stones as well, without the use of cranes and whatnot. I'll just wait for this van to pass and I'll pick that up with my fingers. Right. I don't know what Wiltshire Council are going to think to me having my Hillingdon bags, but you know what? If they don't like it, they can sue me. I think I'm going to dump this bag, guys, in a sec. It's got quite heavy already. Yeah, that's horrible. I'll tell you what, guys, let me dump this bag real quick. I'll put a couple more in it. I'll take it to this side. I'll come back and I'll see if I can have a quick look at some Stonehenge facts on my phone, so I can spell them out. Oh, someone there who's a visitor to it. Go on, Barry! Well, no, take that back. Not quite Barry. Nearly Barry. Oh, here comes Barry. Come on, Barry. Go on, Barry, son. Go on, Barry. You get loads of Barrys out here, I'm sure of it. Right, guys, let me empty this bag when I've finished playing silly buggers, and we'll move on to the next one. So yeah, guys, I just had an epiphany last night. I was like, why don't I take the GoPro with me and go and do a Stonehenge video? What a great idea. So, and Mrs. O said, there might not be much rubbish down there. I said, we get whatever we get. I am surprised, but then ultimately this is a rural road. I'll leave that there for the moment. I'll move it up there on the way back. This is a rural road, and these rural roads just aren't clean that often. I've got to keep looking up, guys. You can see some of these cars are really tearing down here. It's like when you get your driving licence and it says tear down dotted line. Come on, guys, keep up. That's meant to be a joke. Tear down dotted line. Oh dear. Keep up, guys, keep up. I'm back to these tongs as well at the moment. They're hard to use, but we'll persevere. Here's old Farmer Giles coming up the road in his tractor. Here, Farmer Giles, in your tractor. Don't see many of them where I live. Go on, mate. Do love the farmers. Do love a farmer. I wish I was a farmer. Hard work. What a great life. What a great job. Anyway, where was I? Oh, Stonehenge facts, guys. So, yeah, basically, the stones were imported from Wales somewhere, and they were set up, as I said. The monument itself, they're not quite sure of the age of it. Ages range between sort of 3,000 years and 5,000 years, but we're not entirely sure how old it is. It's £23 to come and visit it as an adult. There's a lovely cafe and whatnot in there, in the visitor centre. I was absolutely busted for a waz when I got here. I said to my friend, forget having a cup of tea, have a nice cup of tea. Let's put the icon up for a nice cup of tea, lad. I said, I need a waz first. So we had a waz, and then we had a cup of tea. Oh, bloody hell. I've got 6 bags on me, guys. I didn't think I'd need much. I didn't think I'd be getting a lot. That could be wrong. Anyway, I'll try and put a few Stonehenge facts up on the screen, guys. I'll just have to have a look on the... Go on, Barry! Wow-wee! He really was motoring. He must have been doing a good 100 miles an hour. Wow-wee! We get a few Barrys down here, guys. So, right, when I'm not being distracted by Barry, so I said I'll put a few things up on the screen, guys, when I edit the video. I don't really know enough about Stonehenge to tell you enough. So, I'm good at waffle, but I'm not that good. So, over the course of the video, we'll flash up a few Stonehenge facts that you can enjoy, and I'll just let you read them, and I'll leave them on the screen a bit. In the meantime, I'm almost done bag 2. Not come far from bag 1. Not a good view, guys, sorry. That'll do. I'm gonna just call that one a day for the moment. Right, guys, I'm on halfway through bag 3. Someone just went past tooting me, obviously encouragement. Pleased that someone's picking up some of their rubbish down here. These main roads, this is just all thrown out of windows. Oh crap. Pick it up on the way back, Gerard. Don't go into the road for that. Certainly a change of location for me, guys. I am going to be doing a few videos from various parts of the country. If you can hear me over the wind. So I plan to get up to a few of the beaches before I move to the United States. And that brings me on to another thing, guys. I know I said this on the last video, I'm going to say it again. The channel is continuing. Don't fret over it. I'll be doing videos from the United States when I move there, and I'll be making regular trips back to England. The plan is to come back 3 times a year for about 3 weeks at a go. So when I do, I'm just gonna overload on videos. But I'm going to get so far in front with videos, you might be seeing videos from months earlier. I'm going to buy myself a little bit of moving time, shall we say. I'm getting more than I thought, guys. I am getting more than I thought. At least I had my emergency coat, this blue one, in the back of the car. I'd be cold without it. Plus it has quite bright blue, so these cars can see me because I didn't bring a high vis like a plonker. Just wasn't thinking. Just wasn't thinking at all. Right, I can see the sign for the roundabout for the main road, so I'm not doing too bad. I'll just keep battling away, guys. I'll just keep battling away. There, guys, there's the sign for the A303. I'm only about 350 yards from the roundabout. I'm going to turn round. As I said, I'm only going to walk up there and back. So I'll come back on this side of the road, but I'll pick this little bit up now while I'm here and cross back over again. I've done 3 bags so far, guys. Crikey, it's the Rozzers. It's the Wiltshire Rozzers. Right, let's cross back over. So that's bag 3 there, guys. You'll never see the others, they're strewn up the road. I'm quite amazed, actually, I'm going to be honest, being a Londoner, quite amazed how rural roads are this dirty. A lot of it's shredded, so I would assume it got cut back last autumn. It's just not been picked up. All I do know is putting the bags on is hard work at the moment. This wind is so strong, blowing them everywhere. What it is just lots of cans chucked out of cars, drinks and whatnot, nearly all drinks. Make it as safe as possible for myself. So yeah, what Wiltshire Council think of my Hillingdon bags remains to be seen. They'll just have to come and sue me if they're not happy, or have to start a GoFundMe for when I appear in front of the beak at the court. It is alleged that you litter picked a road with the wrong bags. Therefore, you are jailed for 3 months. Wow, that's full of water, that is. Right, what's that, guys? Bit of car. Yeah, I think I'll just cross after these signs here, guys, and start making my way back. Now I can tell you what I've been up to over the last few days since I've done my last video. What was my last video? Oh, it was a little while ago, wasn't it? Oh, bloody hell. I'm having to bend down to get them because I can't get them with the tongs. Because all the grass has grown into them and whatnot. I'll meet you further up the road, guys, on the turnaround point. Right, guys, that's bag 4. I'm going to turn round, make my way back towards the visitor centre at Stonehenge. So be a little bit careful. Lorry drivers giving me plenty of room though. So guys, I've only got 3 more bags on me. I've only brought 7 with me. I've done 4 coming up. I think the other side was a little bit dirtier though when I drove down. I'll just try and give you a lift up the camera a sec, guys, when this traffic's passed, give you a look at the view again. So right in the distance there's a roundabout, and that's basically where the visitor centre is. So I'm probably walking just over a mile there and back. You know what? Whatever I get, I'm happy with. Whatever I get, oh, nothing to... Whatever I get, I'm happy with. Everything is a bonus, isn't it? Not being on the floor, making the place look like crap. I am walking in the road now, so I'm just going to have to be a little bit more careful. So if I shut up, which for me is difficult to do, but if I do shut up, you know why, guys. Guys, why it's a little bit quiet, I'll tell you what I've been up to the last few days then. So I went to the theatre again with Mrs. O. I put a little picture up. We took a little picture of the theatre and the show we were seeing, which was an amateur production, and it was called Dial M for Mayhem. Not Dial M for Murder, but I'll come back to that in a sec. So there's another picture as well, me and Mrs. O outside. She said to me, I don't like that picture. I said, why not? I said, I'll just put it up for the viewers on the YouTube site. I look fat. I said, well, looks can be deceptive. I goes, dear, that's the one you're going to get. I look too fat in that picture. So she's not going to be happy with me putting that picture up, guys. But anyway, so we went and saw an amateur production at Windsor called Dial M for Mayhem. So it's based around Dial M for Murder, and it's basically this amateur production are in the Highlands of Scotland doing one of their productions, and everything goes wrong for them. It's a comedy. It was really good. The tickets were only like $19.50 each, which I thought was very good value for a night out at Windsor. And so basically they're meant to be doing Dial M for Murder, and it's all about them setting up the show, and one of the actors has a bitch fit and I don't want to be a part of this show, and he made a scene about the murder scene, because if you've seen Dial M for Murder, the husband pays someone to kill his wife, but whilst he's trying to do it, the wife stabs him in the back with a pair of scissors. God bloody hell, got a right mouthful of that. The wife stabs him in the back with a pair of scissors, then rings up the husband and says, oh no, a man's tried to murder me. So I won't say too much about it. If you haven't seen it, I won't tell you what happens too much. But then what they do at half time on this show, they turn the set round, so the audience are effectively seen backstage. I thought that was a really good idea, and yeah, it was Mrs. O was laughing her head off at it. I mean, it was a good show, so we enjoyed that last weekend. And then I went for a little pick with Chili at the weekend. Now he's probably broadcast that video ages ago, because I know I've got to pull my trousers up, guys. I know he's in front of me now because he had his computer problems and lost a lot of videos. So that was the one we done of the Stockley bypass. Now at the moment we're going to go back to the Stockley bypass with a few of the Hillingdon litter pickers as well, and try and finish it off between us. Oh dear. But that might not be shown until this one's shown. It might be shown slightly before this one. How long is a piece of string ultimately? If you've seen them already, then you've seen them already. But that was a good litter pick with chili. I think I'll drop this bag with that third bag of mine, guys. It's getting heavy. I don't think it's quite as bad going back. I might survive it with the 2 bags I have. Let me go and drop this bag, guys, and then I'll catch you in a little while. There, guys, bags 3 and bags 5. It's starting to rain again. I'll just keep making my way along. Just gonna get wet. I'm as hard as nails. You all know I'm as hard as nails. I don't worry about a bit of rain. Let's just keep making my way along, guys. I'll catch you up the road in a little bit. Right, guys, I'm about halfway back. Luckily this side isn't as bad as the other side. It's had its moments here and there, but it's nowhere near as bad as the other side, so that's handy. I can just get that in to some degree without ripping the bag, making myself filthy as well. So yes, guys, I'm just making my way along. I've got to be on full alert though, because obviously, yeah, this is a fast moving A road that I just can't be lax with. So as I said, I'm out by Stonehenge. I'm in the middle of nowhere, basically. In the middle of nowhere. Litter picking in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere, where did my heart go? In the middle of nowhere. Right, there's bag 2 over the road, guys. I think what I'll do is I'll drop this. Oh, bloody hell. That's a wind blast and a half from that lorry as it passed by. There's a ditch here, so I'm just trying to dig a bit out of the ditch. I think I'll just bag this up, guys. Give me a sec, guys. I'll drop this, and I've only got 1 more bag left, but 6 done so far, which I'm pleased with. My first bag's just up by that blue sign in the distance, so if I can get that far, I'll be happy. Right, guys, I'm probably 2/3 of the way back. I'm on my very last bag no matter what, so I have to make it a good one. So just quickly, today is a Tuesday, so in 5 days time on the Sunday I'm flying out to California to go and see little baby George. So I'm going to spend 9 days there with little baby George. He's bought me a litter picking stick, guys, if you can hear me. I'm going to do a few videos out there I know normally when I go on, I'm not going to call this a vacation because I'm not really going for a vacation. I'm going to see my son. So, but let's call it a vacation for argument's sake. I normally take my tea bags because I'm a real Englishman. So I take my tea bags, I pack them, first thing to be packed, tea bags. But this time, I don't know what California's going to think of this. I've packed my Hillingdon bags as well. So I've packed 10 Hillingdon bags. And all being well, I'm going to do a couple of litter picks out in California. So, tell you what guys, let me just come get over the road a bit sharpish. I promise to put that here. Oh, I missed one. How did I miss that? What's my name? Stevie Wonder. Oh, missed another one. Let's just put that with this one, guys. And then I'll cross back over and finish off up there. Right, so I've moved that plastic canister. So where was I, guys? Oh yeah, California. So I'm going to do a couple of videos out in California, and before then though, I'm probably going to release a few more, because although I'm going in just a few days time, I've probably got 3 more videos to make local. Seen a right shithole. I cleaned this place. It's in the town centre. I cleaned it with Nasty Nick from Hillingdon Litter Pickers about a year ago, and then about 6 weeks later we was doing a canal event, and that's where I bumped into Chili for the first time in ages. And he said, oh, there's this spot, and I said, no, we cleaned it, mate. But saying that, just 6 weeks later, I think me and Chili got about another 6 bags out of it, but it hasn't been cleaned for absolutely ages, guys. Absolutely ages. So I'm going to do that. Oh, I've got a real treat the day before I go. Not going to tell you about that one. I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to leave that one to you. Oh dear. And then I think I've also got, oh yeah, I'm going to do the lay-bys, all being well, before I go. I'm going to do the lay-bys again on the Hayes bypass. They're looking like absolute crap. So the next video, all being well, it just depends on my time, the light and the weather. But if all goes to plan, my next video will be this absolute shitstorm, guys. That's all I can say about it, in Hayes Town. Then I'm going to do the 2 lay-bys on the Hayes bypass. The trousers have fallen down again. The old woman's moaning about me losing weight. Ah, dear. Hey, wives for you, eh? Wives. You need to lose weight. As soon as I lose weight, your trousers are falling down. Hang on a minute. I'm probably going to edit that out, but I've just had a conversation with a lady who, believe it or not, lived where I used to live in Chiswick in West London. Now she lives out here, and she said these rural roads are never litter picked, and it drives her absolutely berserk. And she was saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And then when I told her where I come from and what I was doing down here today, she's like, what, you live in West London? I said, yes, love. I said, our litter situation isn't any better, don't worry. So anyway, she was most grateful, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave that there and just come and pick it up. She was most grateful, so I'm pleased I've made her day no matter what. So this is 7 bags today, guys, on the Stonehenge litter pick. I'll probably just call it that, to be honest. So a few videos to come out before California. They're all going to be made this week. Just spreading the videos out about every 5 or 6 days at the moment, guys, because you're going to get spoiled in Super September. Super September to come. Let me just finish this off, guys. A load of cans here, which I can reach as long as I don't rip my coat on the barbed wire fence. So yes, that lady was saying these rural roads are never cleaned, and by the looks of it, as I said, I went up to watch Fulham play a few weeks ago at Leicester, and that was just a dump as well. And then I went up to Peterborough with little baby Lauren, and the road between Peterborough and Bedford, so I totally understand what she's saying. I'll just keep chatting, guys. That's my last bag and I'm done. So let's just bag this up and let's just go and get them other bits. My hands are cold. Let's just go and get these other bits real quick, guys. Oh, they're further back than what I thought they were. I thought they was about 5 yards away. They was about 20 yards away. Let me go and chuck that on the pile. Oh, I missed one. What a plonker. What an absolute plonker. Right, there you go, have it, guys. The Stonehenge video. Wow, that's surprised me as much as it surprised anyone else, to be honest. That's the visitor centre then, as I said in my introduction. Stonehenge is probably about a mile over there, guys. It's beyond that copse of trees. We've done this road up to the 303 and back. The weather's getting crap. I'm trying to clean the screen. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has certainly been a different one. Get to my car before I get saturated because it's coming in sideways at the moment. Keep your eyes out for the videos, guys. It's always a pleasure to have you all on board. I'm loving every minute of this. I'm absolutely loving every minute of this. So until the next one, guys, thank you very much for watching, and you know it's coming, don't ya? Nice cup of tea, and catch you on the next one.